And I do believe I'm live. Hello everyone. So tonight is going to be a night. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a fun night, but it's gonna be a night, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I'm just getting everything set up over here. Cause I gotta pop out the charts, gotta go to the live chart, cause I always forget. Gotta pop this up. Hello one viewer, welcome to my channel. Put these up, move this over. I'm so tired. Can I? What if I? This is what we'll do. I'm just getting everything set up, so don't mind. Don't mind me. There we go. Then I put this here. Yes. Then I put these here. Boom. And I can even move this up if I wanted to. So yeah, it's the night. Oh, let me scooch this up a little bit more. I think that'll work. I just need to. There we go. No, I think yes. Oh, I'm so tired, y'all. Okay, so now that I've gotten this figured out, hello. My name is Patrick. Welcome to my channel. It's Rio K. Oh, I was gonna do something before I came on. Oh well, I'm here now. So let's see. It is the end of the semester. It is officially the night before my last final, my last college final, for at least the next few months. I don't know if I'll do grad school. I kind of sort of wish I could do grad school, but then again, I don't really know what I would do. Um, yeah, I feel sufficiently prepared. In this class, we've had a cheat sheet for every exam, and so I just made a master sheet that sort of tells me where everything is, so I don't have to flip through everything. Oh, there is some more stuff I wanted to do. I could grab my Surface and do it now. Oh no, excuse me, while no one's in. Let me close some of this stuff down. I also have the spread that I kind of wish I could use, but I haven't found a use for it yet. I mean, not that I haven't found a use for it yet. I don't know if I can sort of use it yet. I'm wearing my comfy shirt. Oh wait, I gotta go this way. Wearing my comfy shirt, sweatpants, my comfy coat that I've been wearing for the past few days. It was freezing in here. And then I go over to I turned the air down one day because I didn't feel like wearing my coat. And it was on full blast. And then my roommate was like, yeah, I've been freezing. I'm like, guy, then why'd you turn the air all the way up? Put it on 1 or 2. I like to be cold too, but come on. But yeah. So it's the night before my final, right? And so I'm just kind of feeling this. Well, now that I'm talking about it, a little bit of nervousness. Not really nervousness, but it's wow, hey Miyoshi. It's wow, I'm really about to be out of this. You lucky I love you. Wait, what do you mean? What's going on? What's going on? Your wild closet safari. Oh. Well, I'm glad to see that you know how to make it out. That you didn't get lost in there. That we didn't have to send in a team. Oh man, I had a red card on top. I think I meant to keep it. Tonight, I'm not exactly 100% sure what I'm doing. I want to pull some astrologies just because I love pulling astrologies at least once a day, right? Just to get some. I don't know if it's necessarily collective energy, but some kind of energy, some kind of sneak peek into what's going on. Also, I kind of wanted to pull what we were supposed to get out of the full moon, what we can still get out, what's sort of still open to be tapped, even though it was I guess earlier today, now that the moon's in Cancer, and then do something else. I never know what the third thing is. And then I was like, today's the 12-12 portal, but I mean, I ain't read up on that one too much, but I could still, I guess, pull cards. I don't know. And then I'm looking at this one spread I have up here. It's the Hierophant spread. And I'm like, wow, I haven't even like pulled cards for this one yet. It's like looking right at me. I'm like, wow. Oof. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. I feel like after I got off of live yesterday, I've kind of been just like crashed. Full moon read. Excuse me. I guess I'll do the astrologies in a second. Let me do this full moon read right quick. What deck should I use? I think I have 4 decks left. Oh crap. I almost bent the mess out of these cards. This moon is interesting. Well, it just slid into Cancer not too long ago. And it might be a little void, of course. Because when it goes from one sign to another, I think it goes like void of course before it really starts to hit a constellation or something like that. I don't want to go to bed yet, Miyoshi, because if I go to bed right now, I'll probably wake up at like 5 in the morning, and that's too early. Because if I wake up at 5, I'll be like, oh, I can be productive, and then I'll be productive for a minute, and then I'll fall asleep at like 9, set my alarm for an hour, and then just stay in bed until like 7. And I'm not trying to miss this final, so I'll stay up a little bit longer. But yes, let me set these aside for a hot second, because I do really want to get into it. Oh, this spread is just like looking at me. I might have to push this back. Hold on. There's my laptop. It's 23:23. Look at that. I've been seeing all kinds of stuff. I did miss 2020 though, unfortunately, today. I was like, oh. And I saw like 2015 or 2017 or something like that. I'm just pushing this back to give myself a little more room. Look a little more blue. There we go. I still look a little warm. You know, with this complexion, I got to get the lighting right. Because I have a little bit of room here now. So, since I have these smaller cards, I'm just going to pull a few. Cancer is in my 4th house, I believe. 3rd and 4th. I have Cancer in my 3rd and 4th. Because I have Taurus on the 1st, Gemini on the 2nd, Cancer on the 3rd and 4th, Leo on the 5th, Virgo on the 6th, and then Scorpio on the 7th. So I have Libra intercepted. Libra and Aries are intercepted in my chart. And I have placements in those areas. Are they both in retrograde? Is my Jupiter retrograde? I think my Jupiter might be. I think my Jupiter is also retrograde. That is wild. I'm looking at my birth chart real quick. Because I know my Venus is in... Yeah, my Jupiter is retrograde. Yep. For anyone, like if y'all use the astro.com birth chart, you see that little R at the bottom? That's how you know it's in retrograde. My Jupiter in Libra, intercepted in the 6th house. Y'all see that? Retrograde, wow. Maybe that's why I don't get along with Libras. I'm just playing. So I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna pull some cards. Because I just want to see. This spread is up. That's way too many. I'm only taking one of each. And I'm not reading it, but if there's something interesting, then... Oh, crap. This is my upright only deck, and I just mix the cards. Okay. Wow. Shadow Side just came out. Hold on, wait. The Devil. Oof. What was that? With the King of Pentacles in reverse. On top of the King. No, the King of Pentacles upright, and I'll put it back in the deck right on top of the King of Swords in reverse. But these are all supposed to be upright, so now I gotta fix these. Oh my gosh. I was absent-minded. So yeah, Miyoshi, I don't know what tonight is gonna be, but we'll see. I really just want to pull some cards in this shape really quick before I move on to what the full moon was supposed to be. I had a really good chat with my friend Emily today. It was lovely. She is also feeling all the craziness. But hey Myra, hey Chad. Gotcha. You didn't get a notification? Oh, I got it pushed back too far. Let me zoom in. I have my thing over to the right side of the screen, so if you go full screen on your phone, then you should have a little blank space for the comments. Can I zoom in, please? No. I pushed my laptop back so far I can't even read it, y'all. Oof, what is that? Oh, I'm done. Hello, Chad. You did not. Oh, a card just came out. Wow. Okay, Emperor. I see you. The Emperor just came out, y'all. Look at that. Why can't I get this to go straight? I can't do nothing straight. Let me stop. Now I feel like I just make my head look super shiny. It's still a little shiny. Maybe if I go this way, that'd be a little less shiny. No. Maybe if I go like down, like that, like it's peeking at me. No, that's worse. See? This is what. Oh. Let's just push this back or forward. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Why did I touch this? Oh gosh. Myra with the Cancer South Node. I don't know why I moved this. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me send a text really quick. So yeah, I have this pulpit spread sitting in front of me. Okay, that's all right. It is what it is. What house? What house? The Emperor just made an appearance. Like, okay. See, I feel like I need to zoom in. Why is the chat so far away from me? I've been a little singy lately. Not extremely, because I do have some like extremely singy moods. But let me bring this back up so I can see myself. Okay, all right. Did y'all say stuff? Myra and Chad, welcome. And the the 7 of Wands just flipped over. Okay, but that's not what I'm doing. So what I'm about to do is I will give this a shuffle, a cut, 3 of those, and then I will pull the first 2 from the bottom. No, wait, but it's different. I had to remake the Hierophant spread because I had too many cards in the top of the spread, and cards in the top of a spread for me are significant. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. The Nine of Pentacles just came out. Girl, I said I was going to pull from the bottom. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. For those of y'all who have been doing the work, things are about to begin to change and start turning. There's a little delay. There was a little delay. With the four. Okay, so this is interesting. So on this side of the table, the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune came out. And then I started shuffling, and on this side of the table, the Four of Pentacles just came out. So on my right is the Four of Pentacles, and on my left is the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely, like, y'all know that sorting and filtering and selection I was telling y'all about? I guess I didn't say anything publicly on my channel about it. But by this point, we already in it. So, hey sis, y'all knew. I went to dinner with my friend Pedro today, and I accidentally said girl to him. I accidentally called him girl. And he was like, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I've been talking to different people. And he's like, my girlfriend does that sometimes, like when she's really in a story. I'm just like, I use girl generically. Okay, one more. Bro. In the middle of it all is the Eight of Swords. And that just came out in the middle. And the Four of Pentacles flew that way. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Pentacles is over here. And right in the middle came out the Eight of Swords. So, Eight of Swords, 8 more days. 8 days. I don't know. 8 days until what? Who knows? But after that, then the decision will be made final. And that's what I got a feeling like. I'm going to leave these out. I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to do one more. Oh my gosh, bruh. Like, chill. Queen of Pentacles just came out. The Hermit came out. The Three of Swords came out. The Moon came out. And the Ten of Wands came out. That's too many. But if, like, there's lots of earth energy, right? Between the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like someone has been focused on themselves and building themselves up. And with the Three of Swords, the Moon, and the Ten of Wands, I feel like this ain't specific to nobody in here. But I feel like this person, this is us, we in general, have left. Hold on, wait, what's this? Why is that like that? I feel like with this heartache left unattended, it is creating very high but very subtle blockages that we might not even notice because we're so focused on fixing the earthly things. Hey, Clorinda. Hi, welcome. Bro, like, can cards quit coming out, please? And then the Four of Cups is sitting right here. There's a little bit of heartache. It came closer to the Four of Pentacles. It slid out on the Four of Pentacles side. Man, y'all stingy with your money and your heart. Ain't giving nobody nothing. Can't nobody come over here and take nothing from me. Oh, Page of Swords almost tried to come out, but I ain't taking you. I saw you, but I'm not taking you. Okay, can I get started? I'm going to put all the cards back in the deck. So for anyone just coming in, when I first started shuffling, the Nine of Pentacles came out, and then the Wheel of Fortune came out, and I set them over to my left side. After I did that, and I shuffled one more time, because I'm trying to pull cards just to see what the spread would look like, because I built the I built I built the Hierophant spread, but I haven't used it yet, and I have it pulled up, and I'm looking at it, and I was like, I want to use it. Even if I don't read it, I want to pull the cards. But stuff keeps coming out. So the Four of Pentacles fell out on the right side, chilling by itself. So for the people who have been putting in the work and who are acting in ways that align with the work that they've done this year, things are about to start to change and things are about to start to move in a very major way, because I feel like it's been a little bit slower, even though manifestation is getting a lot quicker. The complete fulfillment of it has slowed down a little bit. And then what came out in between the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune on the left, and the Four of Pentacles, stingy dude, greedy dude on the right, remember how I said it's time to release them egos and stuff like that? Yeah. Was the Eight of Swords, which is decision. It's all mental. This is a battle in the mind. And that did not help. Did that help? Kind of. Can y'all? Yeah. I feel like for people with regular sight, y'all can see that. Or a better sight. I'm not even reading. I'm so bad at reading chats. You will be right back, finishing a cake. Yes, Clorinda. Okay. Yes, Myra. Keep saying them affirmations. So, and then from this, I got like 8 days for some reason before a decision is made final. I just kind of felt it. 8-ish days. 8 something. 8 rings. Just playing. This came out in the middle. So it's really decision-making time. And then the Four of Cups just fell out closer to the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like if we're so focused in the now in our current situation, with that Four of Pentacles being over here and the Four of Pentacles, that's 8 of Mud. What would 8 of Mud be? Mud is like, you can't grow anything in mud. Right? You can't grow a seed in mud because it won't take root. And it's like the ground needs to be moist. Hello.
Hello, what's up?
Not much. How are ya?
I'm good. How are you? I'm actually eating pizza right now.
Oh, snap. Let me get on
I
this.
can't see you though.
You can't see me?
No.
Oh, because of this. Girl.
Am I live?
I have your window hidden and muted.
Okay.
But I gotta change this. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Because I couldn't change it before. But now you should be there somewhere. Maybe. Goodness. Give me 1 second. I know, right? Like, wait. Where is this window? Oh, I have it locked. Girl. Oh, it's behind me. LOL. I was like, where is this? Hello? So let's see if I can't. I wonder if I. Yeah, there we go. Goodness. How is the audio, everyone? Hey, Chad, say something.
Hello, everybody. I just took a bite.
Okay. I'm trying to, because I feel like you were a little quiet last time. So I'll turn you up a little bit after I listen back to it. Oof. What was I saying? So yeah, I feel like you can't really grow anything in mud. And if the earth is too dry, then nothing will grow. And if the earth is too wet, then ain't nothing gonna grow in like mud. And with the...
I can't see you.
You still can't? That's because I'm using... My webcam is on OBS. But I saw you when you did it. Hold on, wait. Let me open this up. Why am I dark? This is so much work. I think I might create a different scene. One moment, please, chat, as I add this. Why did I delete this? iSource. Source name. It'll be Skype local. That's me. I believe. So we'll turn this one off.
I went to, let me know when you're back up because I went to the app. So just let me know.
Where is this one though? See, this is why I was like, oh, we gotta figure this out. You got me.
Excuse me.
Now that song is in my head. So,
Dumb blind.
yes. Why is it not working? Let me call you right back.
Okay.
All right. Or actually, call me right back.
Call you back? All right.
Yes. Okay. Why is this still on? Oh, let me delete it. So, I'm sorry, chat. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh,
Hold on, sorry.
that's fine.
A picture of her cakes, and it's Finding Nemo, and they're so gorgeous.
Oh, snap. Is my volume low? Can everyone hear him all right? Is the volume balance between us fine? I can't even see my chats right now. I'm sorry I asked.
I still can't see you.
My webcam is on. What do you mean?
I just can't see you.
I'm right here.
It says PR for Patrick Rio.
Yeah. Let me open this. Oops. Oh, goodness. You're on here too? Oh, you're in the chat. See, it wasn't... Oh my goodness. We're definitely going to have to run through this tomorrow. For sure. Or maybe it's just bad on my end. Because when you did it, it was fine. Why does it keeps clicking my thing? And I don't even know how to do this. Why is this so difficult tonight? And I changed this. What is happening? He sounds like he's on an intercom. Okay. I think it's because, oof, my goodness. Girl. Here we go. Chad, are you still there? Did I hang up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not on the app yet, though.
I don't even know where the thing went. I need to close some stuff. Oh. Wait.
Yeah, I don't see you.
I'm going to call you.
Okay.
Because it's not on Skype preview. I answered on
Okay.
my old Skype. All right.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Oof. Wait. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. There we go. Goodness, I burned my eyes.
Hello.
Hello, can you see me now? Can you see me now? Yes, yes. The old Skype, hey, the old Skype, hey, dude, how's it going?
I'm good.
Excellent. And now I can move this down here. And now I can move this down here. Goodness, goodness.
I am ready.
Y'all said he sounds like he's on. Y'all said he sounds like he's on an intercom. If this did.
On an intercom.
When did this change? Okay, is that better? Everyone.
Hello. Testing.
Hello, Clorinda. Welcome back.
Clorinda's in here. I can't see any of the chats, just so you guys know.
Do you want me to read them to you?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So, how are you?
Exhausted, but good. Like, so good. I'm so ready to be done with this last
Honestly,
final.
yeah. I know, I'm tired too, and like you're rocking it out. Thankfully, I passed both my classes. I just had that one left that I had to write a paper for, so I'm happy on that.
Oh my gosh.
What?
This cake.
I know, right? Clorinda, your cakes. Oh my gosh. The cakes were amazing.
What? I feel like I need to do something with my life now so I can go to Clorinda for a
Honestly,
cake.
that if I get married,
Right?
Clorinda should do my cake.
Exactly.
I should pay Clorinda to do my cake, like that, because she has the best cakes I've ever seen. Her Finding Nemo one was incredible, but the other one that she sent, did you get the all pink one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was off the chain. That was like a princess, like dripping, sparkles, drizzled. Yeah.
Yes. I cannot move this little window. What was that? Oh. Okay, so yeah. So that was interesting, and I had the chats right here. Hey y'all, I'm back. I mean, I'm probably gonna be just as bad. Oh, Chad isn't seeing the chats right now. Okay, so where are we? They said yes, that's better. That works. Miyoshi, much better. Myra with the eyes. Did you get my photos, Rio? Yes, I just saw them. Clorinda, they are beautiful. Show the girls, LOL, so they know what we are talking about. Will do.
Oh yeah, I'll post it in Discord right now.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
So Renee, if you have Discord, you are more than welcome to join the Discord party.
Yes.
All you gotta do is download the Discord app. I know we're on 2 completely different time zones, but we would love to have you there.
I mean, honestly, like, lately we've kind of been up so late anyway.
We really have.
Look at that card that just, one card flipped over in the deck. Look at that.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Hold on. See, now I'm looking at OBS and it's all delayed. That's why I got to open up Skype. Oof. Because when I had my webcam... But no, you were sharing your screen with me that day that we tried it. So I didn't even know if I could see you or not.
What do you mean? I sent the picture in Discord. And, yeah. The Discord app, all you gotta do for that, the girls will let you know. Because I can't really go in there.
How do I make myself bigger?
I was about to say, you're big on my end, but you're on Skype here, so.
Yeah. This, I figured it out one day, I feel like. Oh, enter full screen. No, that doesn't work. This is so difficult. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard?
So are you excited for tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, so we got some things to talk about. The girls have not even seen the read.
Wait, we're gonna talk about it here?
Yeah, I want to talk about it. Just kind of just what we're gonna talk about on the live tomorrow.
Okay, I thought you meant like, okay, all right.
Just
I got you.
I made a couple key points that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the chalkboard part. I don't know how the chalkboard part came from.
Me neither. Because when you said in your video that, like, I forget what you said, but then you were like, there was also a chalkboard analogy. I thought it was like more related to the thing that you were talking about and not what it ended up being about. I was just like, ooh.
I know. So that's kind of what I want to talk about as well. I think that'll be a fun topic. I want to touch about the colorless angel.
Mm-hmm.
How the divine masculine feels like a colorless angel, and almost like when I was talking about the dreams, how it coincided with the black and white dreaming, and how he doesn't have any color and any vibrancy in his life. I want to touch on that. I made some notes actually. I can go towards the notes. Hold on.
Guess what card just came out?
Oh, I would like to bring up
Y'all can't even see the Ten of Swords just popped out. Oof. With the Magician on the bottom of the deck.
Oh,
You like to bring up
nice.
what?
I'd like to bring up a question for us to talk about is how does everyone go about divinely protecting themselves? Like, what is your routine? What are your rituals that you have to protect yourself amongst, attacks or parasites or anything like that? I want to talk about that as well.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. For me, it's interesting. And I think I might have told you about this. And I know I talked to Miyoshi on the phone about it. But before I got into anything, for some reason, I heard, felt, whatever, that, like, first of all, like, the only thing that I would do sort of, like, ritually or whatever would be, like, tarot, oracle cards. Anything divinatory, I could do. But everything besides that was, like, I personally wouldn't touch. But I also at the same time got the feeling that like I would be protected from anything, you know. So personally, I don't really too much do anything extra for protection. Why are you freezing? Oh, wait. Are you there? Bro, what just happened? Let me mute my phone because it's really loud.
Sorry, I don't know. It just like it disconnected.
Lately, every time I go like in, like the internet on my laptop will just go out. And I was on the phone, I was WhatsApping my friend, and I was getting into something really deep, and it just cut out on me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was mad.
Something going on. I don't know what it is.
See, this is why I guess I don't make videos, because then electronics just shut down on me. It's fine.
What were you saying? Because you cut out, so I didn't hear you.
So basically, in the beginning, can y'all see Chad? Let me see. Let me open up OBS to make sure we're still there. Yeah, we are. Okay. In the beginning, I just got this feeling that like the only thing I would really do was tarot. So I don't too much like do like candle magic or rituals or anything like that.
Right.
And there's no like no real reason or opposition to it. It's just like I just feel like I heard that, hey, like sis, that's not for you. Stick to cards and other divinatory messages, whatever methods.
And that's what I would like to get people on the live talking about like what they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we could bring just a couple people up for like 2 minutes or so, give them each their time to speak and say, oh, this is my ritual, this is what I do.
Five of Swords. I'm protected. They fight for me. But I know that some other people like actually do stuff. So I wouldn't be the person to ask for that. I just go to bed and I know I'm good.
Right. No, I completely feel you. But that's why I think it would be an interesting topic for other people to chime in on. But what else do you think is like another part we can talk about? Is there any part?
You still can't see the chats, can you?
No.
Okay. So Clorinda said, she said I was sad when I said, I don't think I've said this anywhere else. But she said, Rio, I was so sad when you said you won't be on for a few months and you have been on every day since. LOL, this makes me so happy. They don't want us to speak the truth, Myra. Miyoshi says she used to do candle magic for protection, light them, pray, meditate, be done. Now she just prays and she knows she's protected.
Right. That's good. That's good.
If anyone else wants to put in what they do for, a little bit of protection, I know like amulets or
stones.
Yeah, and other like protective like accessories. Like one of my friends, like Tiger Eye.
Yeah.
But one of my friends has some beads that she wears. And there is one of them, they each symbolize something different, but there is one of them that will just like snap or fall off. And like that's what, that's the protection. That's because it pretty much literally shows like, when something is coming. Because, it's like, I got
you want to know something funny?
What?
Guess who took my chakra bracelet and is like probably hid it somewhere and I don't know where it's at.
Angel.
Yeah. And like I always keep my bracelets together, and it's like she got a hold of that one.
Well, I told you to buy her one because she loved it the first time you put it on her.
She did love it.
You should have got her one.
I should have, but now it's like I can't find it, which is a bummer.
Okay. Clorinda says she also has her crystals for protection, and she sent you a photo of them when she placed them outside for the full moon charge. Oh wow! Last night would have been a night to do that, right?
Yeah, it would have.
Myra says she got something up her sleeve. Yeah. Oh, with the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Why am I seeing so many swords right now?
Oh, I did want to talk about sex so good. Sex so good between the masculine and the feminine.
Was that before or after you wanted to talk about the chalkboard?
No, there was a different point because that was the chalkboard was the sexual card in reverse, and then in the charm deck, the sex card came up right next to the happy soul. And I said that like I felt like he wants to come back and really just lay it on you and just give it to you, make you be happy and feel the feels and feel good. And it was like sex so good. So I do want to touch on that. We can talk about that.
Okay. I mean, we've already kind of sort of approached the topic on this channel before, but we can talk about it again. I don't mind. When you were like, if your eyes aren't rolling to the back of your head and you're just in the moment and you just know that you love that person so much.
Exactly. And that's the things that I want to bring on to the talk show later tomorrow night. So I'm going to premiere the video at 10 o'clock. And then I'm going to go live at 11:30.
Okay. Y'all hear that? 10 o'clock. Have you already made a community post for it? So people can plan?
Well, I made a community post for the after hours, but for the video, they'll see it tomorrow when I premiere. Or like when I have the countdown going on.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Miyoshi says... Oh, maybe that's why 2 of my beads are missing off my Onyx Black Tourmaline bracelet. Maybe, Miyoshi. I know stuff like that happens. That's so cute, Angel. When it breaks, that means it blocked an attack from you while you started Clorinda. That's what Miyoshi said.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
So, like, one of my friends, her thing is just like, it's like always breaking. But that one might be something different more so than just like someone else trying to attack. That one might like be signifying something different.
Yeah. Do you guys want to have a quick sneak peek to see what's in the bags?
Oh, wait, we do that? We do everything over here. Like, what?
I know. So it's like, it's something cute. It's not a lot, but it's just something I thought would be fun. So that's 12 of these bags. Like I said, 3 of them are going to get the lucky 10-minute reads.
Oh, snap. Is everyone seeing this right now?
How many people are in here?
You can't speak your truth, my love. They are watching. Uh-oh.
Oh, they are watching?
That's what Clorinda said.
Does that mean that they go away?
I mean, do you care if the watchers are watching? Well, it says we have 4 people in here. But wait, you're not in here, are you?
No.
And I'm not in here. And there's 3 people talking. And now I have like 10 windows open, and I am so confused.
It's really fun.
There we go.
I mean, you guys already practically know.
This is taking so long. Oh my gosh. Wait, are you not going to open it? You just put it away.
Yeah, because you said people are watching. I don't want the surprise to be spoiled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll wait. So do you want to talk about the chalkboard thing? Because
Myers like sick for his ass. So what about the chalkboard thing? The chalkboard thing that I was getting at was like, this woman is so dusty.
Oh, snap.
Like, it's like...
Hi, Refined.
Chalkboards are so outdated. They're so passé. They're disgusting, really. Like, they make that terrible noise.
I don't mind that noise.
There's nothing... You don't mind it. Okay, well, I don't like it. I just feel like there's nothing attractive about a chalkboard. So that's what I was comparing the karmic to. And for some reason, it had to be talking about making love.
But, like, there's just something about a chalkboard that just, like, it appeals to the nostalgia in my chart. I'm a Pisces, okay? I get nostalgic. And I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? I haven't written on a chalkboard in a while. And then like I like because since I don't mind like screechy chalkboards or like dusty erasers, like
See, but
maybe
this is
that's why
perfect.
I've
This is
been making the
perfect
choices that I've
conversation.
been making.
Yeah, this is perfect conversation for the chat. And but you know what though, the ghost thing came in. Like when you clap the two erasers together and the white ghosts appear,
Mm-hmm.
you know that's what they be doing. The karmic, sleeping around, not telling them where they're going, or the masculines are trying to ghost their ass. So the chalkboard, we gotta get rid of the chalkboard. We gotta get some dry erase in here. We gotta get some dry erase boards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was just I don't know. I've had some chalkboard moments.
Oh, we all have.
But
We
I
all
mean
have
like
been
lately.
chalkboard.
And I'm just like I know I'm over it. And like low key I'll be like, Patrick, like, really? Like why are we still doing this? It's like, I don't know.
Well, they have that saying, like punishment. You had to write a sentence like 100 times on a chalkboard over and over. Punishment is a chalkboard. Like you for real. You had to repeat it over and over again. I will not do this in class. I will not do that or whatever.
I think the cards are trying to call me out. We got the shadow side. Well, the shadow side just popped out with the Knight of Pentacles right behind it. So,
wow.
Someone has
and the thing about a chalkboard is that it can be erased real easy.
Mm-hmm. But some of them, like if you erase too much, then like they don't, and then you have to like go in and like wipe them down so they'll get that nice green again. Yeah. And so they won't be just like dusty. Because sometimes they be so dusty, like you write on top of it, and it's like.
No, I know, and that's kind of figuratively, kind of like licking your wounds. You got to get rid of. You got to get in there deep and make sure your wounds are clean, so you can heal again. So this board can be ultra clean with a nice point to write with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I going to talk about tomorrow? This is
what I'm saying. It's like this is the practice run through.
Yes. We're talking about the video that's gonna premiere tomorrow night, Myra, Miyoshi, and Clarissa. That's what we're talking about right now. So you get a preview of the after hours discussion with none of the context from the video.
Yeah, exactly. Unless Myra, you want to be on the video tomorrow, and I can send you the video and we can talk about it.
Oh, the Chariot just came out. Chariot just popped out. Oh snap! Somebody moving. That return was that it? The vanishing popped up. Vanishing spell kept popping up, or something kept popping up. No, that was tonight. Chad, where did you go? Oh my goodness. Is it my internet? Okay, all right, you're back maybe. Am I buffering right now? Can someone tell me if I'm buffering? Because Chad just froze. And he's gone. Like, I think I'm still online. Okay, y'all are still here. Chad just got shut down. Oh, it froze again. You got the Chariot today. So wait. Well, my chat is still moving. Am I buffering though? Can y'all tell me if I'm buffering? Because I see the chat is still moving. The Skype, oh, it did freeze. Can y'all hear me though? Bruh. Hello, can anyone hear me? And can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Or like what? Or did my Skype just... Oh, girl. I don't know. Hello? Chad, I'm going to try to call you back. Oof. Maybe it's because I wasn't in a call anymore that it did that.
Hey, what's up?
What is up with the technical difficulties tonight?
I don't know. I think though I'm gonna call it a night on your channel. Thank you for having me though.
No problem.
I'm gonna be in the chat though and still be talking to everybody.
All right.
But so we pretty much have a blueprint of what we're gonna be doing, which is good. And tomorrow we will talk again, and then we will practice the live and make sure the audio is working and I can hear myself and I can hear the other person. And you will be the very first caller, which will be about we'll wait about 15 minutes in.
Okay.
So we go to you'll call in, all right?
All right.
And for people to know what the Skype is, it's just my email. It's chadmore94@gmail.com, and that's how they're gonna call through, just so you guys know.
So one thing though, we'll talk about it tomorrow, but I don't want to forget. So with OBS, I guess because I know how you have it set up.
Yeah.
And so when the Skype call ended, it froze because then I just put another thing in here. You might have to make different scenes. I can play it with that tonight, or we can figure it out tomorrow. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
Different scenes.
I think a scene is like a setup.
Okay. So someone's set up so I can adjust their audio and whatnot?
Well, so I think you couldn't see my video because it was using my webcam. And so then I had to switch it. I had to turn my webcam off on OBS and switch it to Skype so that you could see me on Skype.
Yeah.
But when the call ended, since I have two Skype windows set up in OBS, that's why the windows both froze.
Okay.
So
we'll get it sorted out for sure, though.
Yeah.
I think we're really close. We're really that close.
Oh yeah, we definitely are.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Well, thank you, special guest, for yeah. It's always a pleasure.
I'll be in the chat.
All right. Goodbye.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Bye bye. See you later in the chat. And I'm frozen again. But now I know that I could do this. One moment, please. I will be right with you in a second. And boom, here we are. This is so much work. So yeah, all right. Now, so we were talking about the video that's gonna premiere tomorrow. We were doing a little bit of a practice run through of what that's gonna look like. So y'all didn't have any of the context of the video, but that's what we were talking about. So if you were lost, that's why. For new Christmas cards at P3. Oh snap! The Knight of Pentacles just came out again. I think that with us coming up on Capricorn season, this Knight of Pentacles might finally be making a move. And I'm laughing because y'all know the Knight of Pentacles been taking so long. This Knight of Pentacles probably took so long that you thought he was off doing something with somebody else. You thought somebody else didn't stole Seven of Swords, stole your happy ending, but no, he was just, he was evaluating. Two of Swords, he was taking his time, making sure, this is what I want to do before I Three of Wands, set out with you, girl. All right. He just popped out. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Better late than never. That's what they say. Chalk just seemed like the hot new item. Why does this Seven of Swords keep popping out? And he's smiling like somebody thought they got away. Maybe, though, this is like the universe smiling. That's like, wow, now I'm about to give it all to them. And they're not even going to see it coming. Maybe, maybe not. My screen isn't full, yeah, because for some reason on mine, it might be my webcam resolution. So, I could blow it up all the way, but then it would be I don't know, something would get cut off. Let's see. Oop. I don't even think I have the right one. I don't even think I have the right one. I don't even think I have the right one, son. I don't even think. Did you stop to think? No, that's right. You don't think. Who's saying that? Now that's Fuller. It's probably a little weird looking, but okay. Someone being sneaky up in here. If people want to lurk, let them lurk. We ain't outing nobody. Back unshort and moving molasses. Moving molasses slow. I see you, Miyoshi. Okay. Welcome back, Clarinda. Man, I was going to pull cards. You know what? I'm going to just go for it. So here's one. I don't think I set up where I pull these from. But I know how I'm going to do it. Okay. All right. Oh, snap. What is this? Okay, so this goes here. It's A. 6 and 7 didn't come out. Nope, that's in reverse. Come on, no, I wanted to pull that one up. Oh, I'm really liking this. This is turning out to be really good. I don't have a guest right now. These cards are really good. Oh my gosh. And it was like the first card that came out. So there's this card. I know y'all are just watching my facial expressions as I'm looking at this right now. And there is one card that's in reverse. But it's kind of cute. This makes me feel nice. Is everybody here in the Discord? Being cheeky now, Rio. Who being cheeky now? You did, Chad. You just missed it. Wow. There's a lot. Hold on. And this is the Hierophant spread too. So special shout outs to the cards on the table. I'm not necessarily going to say the position, but this is the Hierophant spread, and the Hierophant spread is about like long-term commitments, right? And the first card that came out, the reason why I kept going is because it's the 6 of Pentacles that came out. And a long time ago, I did a reading, and it was like basically some of the things I'm looking for. For some reason, the 6 of Pentacles is it. So whenever the 6 of Pentacles for me comes out in a reading, especially with this deck, it means something. And that was the first card that came out. And then I see the Chariot at the top, above the 6 of Pentacles. I pulled 2 more cards. I'm like, okay. Then the Emperor comes out. The Emperor was in reverse. And I was like, wow, whatever. And then the 10 of Cups came out. Well, the three of Wands came out at the bottom. So the Chariot came out, and then at the same time, well, the Chariot came out, and then I pulled 2 more, and then I shuffled, and the 3 of Wands came out at the bottom. And after that, I pulled the Emperor on the left with the 10 of Cups on the right. And then when I moved to the next pile under it, like, look how these cards fell out. That's the Empress sitting under the Emperor. And the Emperor is like mirroring the Empress because he's like upside down and she's right side up. And I'm like, okay. Off to the side, and then on the side, on the far right, There's the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. So it's no longer, at least for me, if this is for me, it's like no longer giving time and energy and effort to things and people that I know, like it's not going to go anywhere. It's time to conserve all of that and to stop giving it away just because of the state of affairs, right? And then on the far left side, we got the Five of Cups and Strength. And so, like, there's heartbreak and misery on the outside, but in the middle is Ten of Cups, Emperor, Empress, Four of Swords, like peace, rest. It's Chariot, movement. There's the Queen of Wands at the top. So there's the Chariot in the middle, and on the sides is the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. It's just like really being grounded in that power that it's taking me or whoever is resonating with this so long to like really find and hone and like ground ourselves in. And like things are about to start moving, but they're like, and the outside of this spread are like things to put away, things to not do. So it's funny that heartbreak came out on the outside. All right. With this card coming out again, this is the one I didn't mention. The Five of Wands did come out on top of the Six of Pentacles. And this could be like the amount of work that it's taken to get to this point. But I'm almost feeling it as like this burst of inspiration and passion. And it's like just ready to conquer the world. Ready to conquer the world with that Five of Wands. I don't know. Them cards. Whoo, girl. I know I'm taking it. Shoot. Y'all can have it if you want to, but I'm claiming that one. That's for me. That's for me. You have never heard of such a thing here. Okay. Let's see what I miss. Angel. Angel baby. Hurry me down the chimney to me. All right, so that oop. When I try to scroll up, they don't want to do whatever. All right, so that's what came out. 12/12. Oh snap. Oh, I missed it. No. That's what that smile was about. Because at first I get the Emperor and I was like, oh, why is it in reverse? And then the Empress came out like right under him. I was like, and that Ten of Cups was chilling over there. I was like, okay. I love it. Well, I'm glad I can do that for you, Chad. That's what I'm here to do. Just bring smiles to the faces of people. Okay, let me stop. Right? You was inspired today by someone. I love that. Okay, and I didn't even get to the new moon stuff. Let me type this down because y'all know I'll forget. That's why I always do this. I just open up Notepad and I type it for long enough to pull these cards. And then, so number one is going to be what we were supposed to take away. 2 is what we can still receive. 3 is a portal interaction / contribution. 4 will be, I'm going to do 5 because I like 5. It's a number of change. 4 will be the I'm getting transcendence, but that's not the word I want. Transference point. And then 5 will be, there's 8 days. What to expect in the next 8 days. Excuse me. I can't get there it is. All right. You think it's collective? Yes, this is collective. So, I just wanted to pull a few cards on the full moon, right? So, the first spot is what we were supposed to get out of it. The second spot is something that we can still claim and receive from it if we missed it. The third spot is how the portal interacts and contributes. The fourth spot is the transference point where we move from one into the next. So I feel like 5, well, yeah, with this opening of this portal is what to expect in the next 8 days. So it's mostly collective, I guess. If it resonates, it's for you. If not, then oof. Oh, okay, a card just flipped over. This will be number 1. All right. This is interesting. The 9 of Wands just came out. 9 of Wands victory. Or it's like a triumphance. 6 of Wands is victory. I feel like this is being more triumphant because she's still in the battlefield, right? But she's good. And it's interesting because I believe the 9 of Pentacles is the same girl. And the 9 of Pentacles is what popped out first last time. So, it's definitely for us to stand in all of the victories that we have claimed this year and to stand in opposition, in direct opposition to all that is trying to be put on us right now. Because this, I feel like this is us turning this 10 of Wands energy situation, all of this stuff that's coming in right now, but refusing to be burdened by it. And so the most that anybody is going to get out of us is 9 Wands, which is still triumphant and it's still victorious. Like, you know, in a lot of decks, it might still be a little beat up, but that person is walking off the battlefield. I think it's collective. Ooh. I always do this. I get like so close. No touchy. Myra. Miyoshi, I was like, it was a lot, honestly, if I'm being real honest. And I read a little bit of it, but I was like, I need to get out of bed and study. But I'm going to go back and look at it. I did read some of it, and I did see that it's like we're clearing a decade's worth of karma and stuff like that. Lots of detoxing. So that's in position 1. So I feel like what we were supposed to take away from this new moon was, I feel like this full moon, why I keep saying new moon? This full moon for me was interesting because it kind of snuck up on me, like I wasn't paying attention to the transits. And I feel like nothing too crazy happened yesterday. I was just like really tired after I finished that live. But I feel like what it's supposed to teach us, what we're supposed to be getting right now is how to stand in our power in the face of adversity and in the face of the world and in the face of any person, situation, or even personal attachment, reflection, whatever. Whatever would stand in the way of our progress. I feel like right now we're really supposed to be learning to be victorious amidst all of it. And being victorious in it can mean many different things. Because the 9 of Wands is also the card of like not putting up with anyone's crap either, right? I don't know if y'all have noticed or not, but I don't say curse words. One person actually noticed. He was like, oh, wow, I've noticed that you never like cuss. I was like, wow, you did? Like most people don't. He's like, yeah, so like, does it offend you if I do? And I was like, no, it's fine. You can say whatever. I'm just not going to say it. But it's that. So in the second space of what we can still receive, what can we still receive? I'll give it 3 more, and then I'll pull from the bottom this time if nothing comes out. Oh my gosh. Really? Okay. So 2 cards just came out for what we can still receive. There is so much fire on the table right now. You would think that this was a Sagittarius full moon and not a Gemini full moon with all this fire on the table. The 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands just came out. The 3 of Wands was on top. I saw the 3 first and then I noticed the 2 under it. as something that we can still receive. Both of these cards speak to movement, and both of these cards speak to progress. And if y'all were here, I believe all y'all were here. I'm so bad. You curse a lot. Yeah, you do. You tried to stop cussing. It's just a part of you. I mean, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just a me thing, you know? But I feel like this goes back to what I was saying when I had the... Why is that? Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like this goes back to what I was saying when I had the Sagittarius and the third house. Like, either you're going to move a lot with the 3 of Wands, or you're going to move a little bit with the 2. But together that makes 5 of Wands, which is the tipping point. The 5 of Wands, I feel like I'm getting it as tipping point, as the change. Because 5 is a number of change. It's half of 10. 5 is also the battle, right? Before the victory with the 6. So right now there's 9 plus 5, which is 14 of Wands, which is still the 5 of Wands. What we can still receive from this. So I feel like what we were supposed to learn is how to stand in our power, right? And what we can still receive is movement and freedom and liberation. It's like there is still time to get the ball moving. It's not too late to get the ball moving. Myra. Welcome back again, Clorinda. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Clorinda. I can see Clorinda just going off. Oh my gosh. What's up with the doubles now? So in space number 3, with this portal interaction / contribution, we have, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm glad I got what I needed to get when I got it. Because this energy, I'm over it. I'm glad I'm already over it. I'm so glad I'm over it. The card that just came out is the Knight of Swords. Y'all want to know where he's heading? The Knight of Swords is headed into the midst of all that chaos with the 5 of Wands. I got the 2 and the 3 5 of Wands, and now the actual 5 of Wands has decided to make an appearance. And the Knight of Swords is heading right into that. And so now we are really being given the opportunity. And I think I was talking about this with my friend Emily, who I might have on my channel. Because I was going to do a podcast with her. And so I kind of felt bad when I had chat on here, because I was like, oh my gosh, I got podcasty vibes, but Emily, her plate is just so full right now that she wasn't even mad, and I knew she wouldn't be mad. But when we talk, we get really, really deep into the journey. And it's pretty much outside of cards and stars and everything else. It's more like the everyday. And there's just so much wisdom. But that's what I was telling her. It was I feel like we've been going through this series of increasingly difficult steps that have really started since Mercury went direct. That's just been ramping up. And that's what, like Miyoshi said, we're getting the opportunity to clear a lot of karma right now. But clearing karma is an active process. It's not clearing itself passively. So if you haven't been in this 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands was here for the full moon, and the 5 of Wands is still here, because 3 plus 2 is 5. But with this portal, I feel like it's about to really ramp up, so people can really start clearing this stuff out. And the Knight of Wands is headed into this battle, but we're supposed to go in with truth and with clarity. because that's what swords represent, right? It's not the knight. I said the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords is heading into battle. The Knight of Swords is not the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords is a lot more calculated, and it might seem like he's rushing into things, and he's not as calculated as the Knight of Pentacles is, but he has a plan. Got to be a little naughty. Naughty people live longer. And they have more fun. Even if naughty people don't live longer, they have more fun. Temperance and the Eight of Cups just came out. I said Temperance and the Eight of Cups made an appearance, but I'm not going to take it. And as soon as I said that, 3 cards just dropped out of the bottom of the deck. And this is the space of the transference point. And the transference point is how all of this new moon stuff shifts and blends in with the portal. Sort of like that overlap between the two if it was a Venn diagram. That's what your B-Day number represents. Oh no, I see what you're saying, Yoshi. I mean, I was telling Chad the other night that, like, I know that life might be hard and Earth might be kind of sucky, but now that I am where I am enjoying this. I am enjoying this experience so much because I've gotten to grow so much, and my soul just loves growth. Like, if my soul was just a little free floating light soul thing, I wouldn't be able to, like, experience real growth, right? Because it's like, you know. So if I had to come down here again, I would do it high key. Like, life has been hard, and my life is not perfect by any means, but I would do absolutely everything again. And that reminds me of something I wanted to play. So for the folks in the Discord, sorry to be exclusionary, Clorinda. Your soul is tripping. You don't need any more BS situations. I don't know. I just like the growth. I like being able to look back and say, like, wow, like, this thing used to trigger me. Like, I'd be depressed right now. High key, this close to graduation last year, I would have been depressed and self-sabotaging so hard. Like, girl. But I'm not. And this is why I came back down here. Because this is fun. It's sucky, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I'm just crazy like that. ET phone home. Thank you, Clorinda. You want to learn so you don't you want to learn so you don't have to reincarnate. Well, you know, some of us, we just come down here to help out and have a good time. Some of us come down here to help out and then we don't have a good time. And then we're like, ooh, why did I do that? But I'm living. So this is a snap bubble that I sent to my friend Nathan. Nathan is the dude I met on Grindr, who was actually very respectful. He was like, hey, how's your day? I was like, wow, I'm having a really good day. And I was having a really good day that day. It was a pretty magical day that day, actually. That's the day that I talk about when I was like, oh, like, I got the free pizza. And when I went into the restaurant, they brought my food to my table, but everyone else had to get up to get their food, including the other people who were at my table. And then he sent me a message on Grindr, which is Grindr. But he was very nice. And his profile name was a synchronicity for me because it was the sparkles emoji or the 3 stars emoji. And one of my friends, like, we use that all the time because life is crazy beautiful. And that was his profile name. So I was like, huh. And then he was like, I was like, oh, I'm having a really good day. How are you? And he was like, oh, I'm having a really good day. Like, I'm about to eat dinner and then do some yoga. I was like, yoga? Okay. All right. I see you. Judgment Day is here. LOL. Samekio, Myra? I told you to leave him alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I missed it. No. And I literally looked at my phone and saw 12:33, and I'm like, or I saw 00:33 because I'm on a 24-hour clock right now, so I can catch 2020. But every time I see like 00:30 something, I'm like, I'm looking at it because subconsciously I know it means something, but consciously I'm just like not finding it. But I'm gonna share this clip with y'all because he saved it in Snapchat, and I feel like it's relevant to what I just said. And for some reason I was gonna play it earlier, but now I know exactly why. And hold on, wait. As BT Dubs, I could totally be Nathan. Hold on. Nathan. I gotta make sure I get the right one. Okay, all right. So are y'all ready to hear this? I was talking about being a theater person, but it's relevant to the situation. You know what I mean? I really could. If I could go back and if I could do it all over again, you'd best believe I'd do things differently. And it's not that I don't appreciate where I am now, for where I am now is but a result of where I've been. And it's not that I wish that I hadn't been where I have been, but if I could do it all over again, you see, you best believe I'd do it differently. Me, Nathan. Nathan. All right, that's enough. Whew, I was kind of cringy. I was kind of like, ooh. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I said that I would do it differently in that video or in that little clip, but I wouldn't. Like, I would come down here again. I'm really enjoying it. It's been hard, but the growth, sis, yes, that's what my soul is all about. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Yeah. I do accents sometimes. Mara does accents sometimes too. Had a few of them. They were pretty lovely. I mean, you know. All right, Chad. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much rest. We will talk tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow night. And the Knight of Wands literally just popped out after I was talking about how I wasn't talking about him. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Chad. You would come and go as you please. Miyoshi is over it. She's like, I am over Earth. Oh, Miyoshi. I mean, those are the years, right? I feel like this did not do what I wanted it to do. I feel like it did for a second, but it's fine. So in the space of the transference point, we have the Hanged Man. Excuse me. We have the Knight of Wands and the Fool. Oh wow, this is deep because I don't know what this is. I feel like so, but that makes sense. That makes sense. So to go from this Five of Wands contentious point where things could really tip either way with the Five of Wands. Yes. All right, Clarinda. See you later. Have a good one. Enjoy your time with your niece. It's like, I feel like this transference point is with the Hanged Man. We're supposed to sit in the knowledge that we've gained and find this stillness. Because even though he's upside down, he is at peace, right? And with the Knight of Wands, we're supposed to be so just like in this that we're ready to fight anything that would come in and disturb our peace. And with the Fool, it's like, this is going to be a brand new decision for a lot of us. I know for me, it definitely was. It's a brand new way to live life, and it's a brand new way to interact with this game. And that's how we go from being the Knight of Swords charging into this battle to the Nine of Wands standing in our victory regardless of what comes our way. Because victory comes from within with this Hangman. Goodness. Goodness. With the Hangman, it comes from within. And we're supposed to externalize this peace and bring peace to our environment. And if we can't bring peace to our environment, at least we don't allow our environment to shake our peace. And that makes sense. It's very natural flow. You got the Nine of Wands with David today. Wow, on point. Yeah, the cards come out, Miyoshi, you know. I just shuffle. I'm just a vessel. Let me stop. So with the card 5, what can we expect in the next 8 days? I pretty much know. Okay. Justice did make an appearance, but Justice with the Four of Wands at the bottom, peace, rest, relaxation. Justice made an appearance, but before I could take it, the card on top of it slid down and pushed it back over. And then these cards slid out of the deck. The one on top, oh my gosh. Oh, we got a whole little thing going on down here. So let's say on the surface, this is what we get. Or maybe these are two different options. So if we rise to the occasion, and if we sit in this instead of this, Knight of Swords and Five of Wands, this is our outcome. We get the Star and the Four of Wands. For some of y'all, the Four of Wands is significant. And you know, with those two, with the way they set up, that does look like an 11-11. But with the Star right there, I feel like it's fulfillment. Instead of the Star being hopes and stuff like that, I'm getting more of the fulfillment of everything we've ever wished for, right? And that is why times are so hard right now. Because of what's on the line for us to gain. And there is a side to this whole equation that stands to lose so much when we come into this. But y'all best believe I'm claiming it, because there's really no other option. Like I've come too far from where I started, even since the beginning of this year, since a few months ago, since a few weeks ago. Like I just had my final breakthrough moment the day after Thanksgiving. So I've come way too far to let this go, but let's see. Okay. All right, it's not bad. It ain't bad. It's not bad. Same last August, right? I started last October, late last October. But since this year, I've really been intentional in picking up steam. So you can have the Star and the Four of Wands, victory, or you could have this little 4-card pile that starts with the Tower. Look at that Tower. And what's under the Tower? The Five of Swords. So we have the Five of Wands right here between the 2 and 3. We have the Five of Wands that's come out all on its own with the Knight of Swords headed to it. And then we have the Five of Swords right under the Tower. But this is what's coming, right? So I feel like if you are already good, if you came out of the full moon in this energy, then this is what you have to look forward to. Or you have easier access to this. If you are still in it And if you are still approaching this point, then you might be coming up on a tower moment very soon. And this tower moment, like everyone's going to be coming up on this tower moment. But the difference is when you come at the tower with this mindset, it's something that you can easily conquer. But if you come out the tower like with this, you're just going to have to fight a little harder. And that's why the Five of Swords is here. You're going to have to be extra intentional if you want then a chance at this Queen of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. Because there's still like a lot of good here, right? Like, you know, Spirit, I mean, they ain't going to like completely leave people out in the dust. They ain't going to leave people completely out in the dust. So, you know, if you really fight, you'll just have to fight a little harder. Because you go from Five of Wands to Five of Swords, and Five of Swords is like, that's a lot more brutal. And you're gonna have to, you really learn how to stand in your power. And if after all of this, then you learn to stand in your power, then you get this personal fulfillment. But over here, you know, we have the Star and we have a whole celebration. Like there are multiple people in the celebration of this card, and there's one person in the celebration of this one. And not to say that one is necessarily better or worse than the other, but I'd rather celebrate with friends who are all, like, I'd rather us all be in our Nine of Pentacles and celebrating rather than, like, to be on that battlefield. And so that's what I have with the transition from the full moon and what we were supposed to get out of that into this portal and then into what's coming next before we close out Sagittarius season. Are there only like 8 days left in Sagittarius season? When does Capricorn start? I wonder if that's what that. And then there was a lot of fire in there. So maybe that's like the end of Sagittarius season before, well, y'all know with them Capricorn placements. Ooh, if you ain't in that Nine of Wands, like ready to fight, tackle anything, the Capricorn might F you up. Y'all thought Sagittarius was hard. Y'all thought this was hard. Capricorn ain't got to us yet. Like we got a lot of stuff in Capricorn right now. So Capricorn energy is very like heavy. But once the sun slides into Capricorn and the sun like brings that to the light, like, oof. I'm looking at the Capricorn dates right now. Hey, Clarinda's in the group. Capricorn is December 22nd. On my computer right now, it is December 13th. So Capricorn is in 9 days instead of 8 days. But, I mean, it start on the 22nd, right? So you really only got 8 to get it together. Maybe that's where the 8 days came from. It's like, you know, the time we have until the sun slides into Capricorn. Good night, Chad. Somebody told Chad I said good night. Oof. Whew, goodness. Ooh, let me get my... Y'all know what's funny? Fight me, Myra. You have a lot of Capricorn. Somewhere around the 20th. Yup. Don't laugh at me, Rio. It is December 22nd. Don't laugh at you what? What'd you do? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You think your ancestors... I think my ancestors and I took a big one for the team. I'm good on the next round. Yeah. Oh, snap. Well, there you go. And that would be like the last day, right? Before we go into Capricorn, too. So, man, the end of the Sagittarius season. I feel like Jupiter is just like... Well, Jupiter is in Capricorn right now, and Jupiter doesn't like to be in Capricorn. And it's kind of fitting for the Sagittarius season because it does not feel like Sagittarius season. Like, Sagittariuses are supposed to be free and lighthearted and, like, still philosophical, you know. But just, like, happy-go-lucky, fortune, like, Capricorn, Saturn is like, nah, Jupiter, you done your thing. It's time for me to come in. It's time for a little of that good old-fashioned tough Saturn loving. Oof. Oh, with the shadow side on the bottom of the deck. This is the devil in this deck, which is Capricorn. Look at that. I knew I looked at the bottom of the deck for some reason. Spiritual karma. And the Vedic. Speaking of Vedic, I'm about to pull the astrology cards for tonight. I feel like I might not even need to pull the astrology cards for tonight now. Because of that. I'm really glad I decided to do that. Thank you again for being here, y'all. Y'all make this so fun. I want to ask Chad before he goes to sleep if he wants me to unlist this for tonight. Man, I might have to go back and timestamp this thing for real. Oh, but I was about to say, did I hear my name? Myra, did you? I don't know. Did I say it? I don't think so. And it's funny that, like, the cards that I got that came out, remember, before I did that, it was like the Emperor touching the Empress. And then at the end of that spread, for the folks who have stepped aside, the star came out with the Four of Wands. And if we take that as twin flame energy, then the Emperor touching the Empress, and them, like, reflecting each other right now, but touching with the Ten of Cups right there, like, I just feel like some people might be getting an early Christmas gift. That's what we'll call it. Some folks will be getting an early Christmas gift. And other folks will still be making their case to Santa that they've been good this year so that they can get presents. The devil, LOL. Oh, Myra. That's nice. Mirroring. You make me feel like a natural woman. I don't know why that song just popped into my head. You make me feel. Oh, goodness. Oh, my face when I saw them cards, I was like, probably. Y'all know I got one of those faces that just give it away sometimes. That's why when some people talk to me, I'm just like, I get stank face sometimes. It don't be on purpose. I'm just like, you're lowering my vibration right now, so, like, ew. Alright, I'll do 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, and then I'll cut. Getting sleepy. Alright, Miyoshi, I'm almost done. I'm about to pull these 3 astrologies, and then we are finished. We have a house, a planet, and a body type. The house we have is the 9th house, Sagittarius house. Emphasis on Sagittarius right now. The 9th house has been popping out a lot lately, I feel like. Who's going to go the distance? The planet is the sun. And the body type is Vata. I've had this one, which is movement, space and air. Slender, sensitive, nervous, communicative, light sleeping, highly active, dry hair and skin, cold hands and feet, movement and speech. Oh, wow. So I feel like this is very specific to my birth chart, but the interpretation that I'm getting is very specific to my birth chart. But the overall feeling I'm getting is that, because like my North Node is in Sagittarius. And with the sun being here and with movement being here and with just like the North Node in general, it's like I don't know if it's to be grateful of or to notice. With the sun, I'm just like I'm getting to notice how far we've come this year. Right? I feel like that's so important right now as we head into this period, that we are free to make decisions and choices that we've never made before. With movement here and with the sun here and with the Sagittarius here, all of the energy on the table on my laptop is very positive. And so right now, we can make choices that we've never made to affect change in a way that we've never seen, to get things that we never would have even dreamed of. And right now, if we can stay cognizant of the fact that we are not who we used to be, and if we act from that space, because it's like, you know how with yeah. So you in here too, Miyoshi. We in here. Everybody, we all in here. Man, I was going somewhere with that. I was like, you know how like if you train a dog, animal, child, anything that is impressionable, even adults, if people are trained to respond in a certain way to a certain situation, like, if we get triggered by something, I feel like there are things that we feel like we're bound to that we're actually free of right now, with the ninth house being freedom, Sagittarius being freedom. And so we're supposed to see that distance that has come between us and the things that hold us back. Like, I feel like we react the way that we react to some situations out of habit more than actual like pain or trauma, or the reason why we react the way that we the reason oh, my natal Mercury retrograde is acting up right now. I can't talk. I know what I'm trying to say. The reason why we react the way we react right now is purely out of habit. It's not because like that has any power over us anymore. And I was talking to a buddy. Oh, yeah, that's this one. Okay. I was like, air, where did air come from? This is space and air. I guess space could be spirit in a way. It's pervasive, it's everywhere. And And then if it's like spirit in there, that's like higher levels of communication, right? That's like way up here communication and not like here communication. But like I know that someone in here told me earlier today. Not gonna call you out, but you're in here, and I'm gonna private this video at least until after the talk show, cause no spoilers for the folks who weren't in here. Even though y'all probably were like lost anyway and didn't know what we were talking about. Yeah. Space. Oh, you thought I said based. No, space. But yeah, like there's so much opportunity right now for us to see that we are not who we are, because the things that are coming to us are weird. And I feel like it almost calls us back to a space that we used to occupy. Like the things that we're being faced right now is like setting us back, or it's trying to set us back, but we have this opportunity right now to see that we aren't who we used to be, and that we don't have to respond in the ways that we used to, that we don't have to be stuck and bound in the ways that we used to be, and that like we can like detach with the 9th house, freedom and space, with like freedom and movement. We can detach from the old things that used to keep us bound, blocked, chained, strangled, suffocating, like all of that. It's over, sis. Like you ain't got to do that no more. You don't have to do that no more. Like you don't even feel the same way. Like you're reacting purely out of habit right now. And you might be venting a little bit of frustration about something else. But it don't hit you like it used to. And you know that. Which is why, some folks are in that 9 of wands right now. Because, like, we've realized it. And with that realization, we use it as a source of power. Instead of just like, I mean, it is weird, though. Because, like I said, like, I'm not depressed right now. Like, I'm about to take my last college final ever. I'm about to be out in the real world. Which I was so just like, I thought I was just so not ready for. But now I'm so excited. Like, that's this for me. So, I am speaking from like a little bit more personal experience. Like, I go through stuff too. I know I sit up here and I talk about like, it's so easy to just like get over stuff. But I don't know. Coming from where I've come from, I've come too far this year to go back or to want anything to do with it. Now, I did have my old self flare up a few weeks ago, like I've mentioned, but, I addressed him. And I was like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, not going back. Sorry. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm going to go to bed too, y'all, because y'all know I got this exam in the morning tomorrow. It's already 1 o'clock. I can't be tired. Thank y'all so much for coming. It was really fun. Good luck in the next few days as things probably get crazier, maybe. Like, I feel like that tower really is coming for everybody, but it's not going to hit everybody the same. Right? So then, like, it's going to, like, not be a tower because you're just like, oh, what, this again? Like, I'm already over this. But yeah. And for me, you're getting anxious to get this room done so you can get busy. Yes, Miyoshi. Get that room right. Get that room in order. Bring justice to that room. Yeah. So thank y'all so much for being here. Special shout out again to my special guest tonight. If anyone else would somebody want to jump on here real quick? Who got Skype? Y'all want to jump on here real quick? That'd be so cute. You like have to add me. We can do it through Discord. Oh, but it's probably late. I know some folks might be like, I'm in the bed. What you mean jump on Skype? No problem, Miyoshi. Oh, I almost closed this window. I can't do that yet, but I can close this one. I got so many windows open right now. Wait, why? Hold on. I feel so close to. Oh, that's why it did that. Right now, it's like a force field. Okay, all right. I'm shutting this down now. Looking ugly? Nah. Wait, what? I gotta zoom back out. All right, I'll catch you later. Have a good night.